All right, let's look at who else we can throw to B shift. The meat grinder that is B shift. This woman was an honored servant of the city. Yep, hire female cops. Considering certain recent events, we are obliged to grant some concessions to the feminists. You are to make sure that at least half the staff in the police station are women. Is that even possible? I would have to, like, fire everyone, right? I mean, I don't think that's doable. There's not that many women you can hire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 14. 14 of the 16 are men, right? Or something? There's no way. Yeah, that's just not gonna happen. B shift. Sasha Strong, welcome to B shift. Good luck. William Taylor, welcome to B shift. Good luck. Wait. I should have a detective slot open. Oh no, I already hired the guy to fill the Brito's spot. That's right. Suicide threat. Taxi driver heard someone screaming and noticed a few people gathering on the bridge as he was driving past the port. He stopped to see if anyone needed help, but as he approached, he saw that a man was threatening to throw himself and 2 children into the icy water below. Jason left us. I lost my job in the house, and there's no way we'll survive. It's better if everything just ends now. To the taxi driver, it looked like suicide. Well, we can't be having kids taking a nosedive off a bridge here. So, let's send those 3. An elderly man speaking in a raspy whisper just reported a break-in. There's someone in my house. They're pounding on the door and marching all around downstairs. Iron Rose takes Samadhi. I have a feeling that that's a false alarm. Two tearful boys, clearly in a state of shock, are standing dangerously close to the edge of the bridge. Beside them, their drunk and distraught father is slowly pushing the children closer. Sure. A strong gust of wind almost blows one of the children off the bridge, but he recovered at the last moment and stumbled to the ground with a scuffed knee. Children have already suffered enough. The man slurs his words, saying there's no point in delaying the inevitable. Well, pointing a gun at him's not going to do anything if he's going to jump anyway. Think about what you're doing. There's people who care about you. No, that sounds... Your children have their whole lives. You can't make this decision for them. 411. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Thank God. I thought for sure he was gonna at least kill himself. Secretary Abigail Jones told the police that her boss, Martin Kabak, returned from a meeting in quite a state. When he entered, he took a bag of white powder from his safe and shut the door. Now he's yelling incessantly and making a scene, demanding that his secretary deliver him the head of a unicorn, or he'll cut her throat with a letter opener, then go after the rest of her family. Van Dahl, take Woodard and deal with that fucking guy. Breaking and entering. A young drunken biker broke into the church, rode around between the pews, defiled the sacred crucifix, and fled the scene. Wow. All right. Ames and Armstrong, get on it. There was no one except dogs in the house. They were scratching at the door because they wanted to go outside. I knew it.
210, complete.
Fucking old people, man. It's old people every time. Vendor caught. Officers unharmed. Nice. Oh, they found cocaine. Let's sell some of that cocaine, huh? Octopus Restaurant. A member of the family was out at the restaurant having dinner with his secret lover, but because the affair was secret, he was light on protection, and one of Varga's agents was able to slip a grenade into the room. Okay, you can have Robbins and Grant. Investigation started. Wait until we get more frames. Dick, Rick, and Mick always wanted to dine at an expensive restaurant dressed like punks. Today they got a bit of cash from yesterday's haul and decided it was time to live a little. But before they could even get a table, two of San's men entered the restaurant and shot them dead on the spot. We were stood outside watching, and now they're firing at us. Can't help you. Sorry. Slow day. I guess they really want me to help them, huh?
710B in progress.
Hostage. Oh, God. A man wearing a suit walked into the lobby of the bank, locked the doors, and proceeded to kill several customers. He never said a word, just started firing, reported one eyewitness. A dozen people remain inside the building, and the criminal's demands are yet unknown. Well, this is a serious one. We got Reed, Ozaki, Van Dahl, Iron Rose, and SWAT. Nothing. Situation's more serious, requesting. They want everyone for this. Holy shit. Robbins, Woodard, Grant. I'll keep Samadhi. Just in case. Fuck. Well. Damn it, I knew it too. Of course I needed two people. Vendor caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Nice. Oh, they'll make it back in time. Okay. A sweet girl named Anna is one of our key assets in a large accounting firm. She just got home from work and found her house was on fire, and the assholes that started it are still standing around admiring their handiwork. Wouldn't it be pretty if someone cracked open their skulls and tossed them onto the flames? Jesus. Robbins, Woodard. Take care of that. Our guys usually meet in an abandoned building at the end of the day to go over the score, but San figured out where we were meeting and turned the whole building into a fire trap. We're trying to get our friends out of there before the whole building goes up. Sorry. Can't help ya. Oh, we got 3 new frames for the hit and run. We still don't have enough, though. We might have enough for this one. Okay, so... what are these? You guys driving. Wait. It's a dark-colored car, comes tearing around the corner. Okay. So maybe the car is the wrong color? And the bearded guy's in the passenger seat. See, I mean, that red looks like it's a dark... Whoops. Looks like it's a dark red. So... I mean... But maybe, maybe that doesn't count as a dark-colored car? But even so, I'm missing frames. And it doesn't say anything about them hitting anything. So it would be like... I don't even know. This is just two guys sitting in a car. That would be them coming around the corner. Okay, we don't have the frames yet, I don't think. Can't help Varga. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay. "86% of residents oppose demolition of Corn Monument. Businessmen express desire to leave city. Movie production studio may appear in Freeburg." Okay, shift B. The cursed shift. Sure. I'm John Sangster. Your friends sent you your share from the sale of the non-automatic weapons. Well, let's share some with our staff. Especially B shift, because they need it. I think morale's pretty low on B shift. Stan's family main attorney is under guard around the clock, and that goes double for his children, but before we could pick them up from school this morning, some of Varga's punks kidnapped them. We don't know how Varga found them. They live under false names. Anyway, you'll need to act quickly. They can't have gotten far. Yes? Alright, I mean, they kidnapped kids. I'll send you these two. Two senior students began to fight right in the middle of chemistry class. Their teacher, Dolores Ponder, first tried to calm them down, but when she attempted to separate them, she was poked in the eye. Son of a bitch. Taylor! Take Asano. Go take care of those kids. Museum of Feelings and Fine Art. At night, a little-known painting by the Dutch master De Vroom, recently shown for the first time, disappeared from the museum. One of the museum windows was broken, and there's a brick lying on the floor. Mole, take Boris. Figure out who stole that painting. Miss Dunbar said that a nurse tried to sell her drugs right in the hospital. I went to the doctor after I broke my arm. The nurse heard me complaining about the pain, waited until the doctor left. Then she started telling me about the pills she could get me. Better than Vicodin, according to her. Well, we can't have that. Actually, I don't want to send Gordon. Then, Kochi, strong.
311A complete.
Fight. Bender caught, officers unharmed, good job. I figured that one would be an easy one. Investigation started. Vargas need help. One of our guys broke into an apartment that Sand owns. The owner returning home sensed something was wrong and pulled a gun. Sure, you can have Mefford. I don't know if skill affects those or not.
1111.
Bender caught, officers unharmed. Oh, and the nurse. Wait, she was trying to sell cocaine for the pain? Bring it to the police station. I sold the last couple things of it, so. Cornelius Blunt. Mr. Boyd, I'm a wealthy man, and I'm concerned about the fate of our fair city. I would like to fund 3 additional officer positions at your police department, but I must make one condition. My adopted son is to take one of the new jobs. Of course, you mustn't fire him under any circumstances. Do we have a deal? Yes, we do. Oh, God. Percy. Look at... Hold on. Look at this guy. Percy. Info. Seems to have alcohol problems. Oh, no. He has shit. Oh, God. Fucking Percy. The Sands need help. Some goons grabbed the half-sister of one of our family members right off the street. Her driver called us from a nearby payphone, but he's a wimp and couldn't actually do anything. Sounds like Vargas, man. If you get there first, hold on to them for us. Don't hurt them too much. Just make sure you don't let them escape. And not my problem. Oh, I can hire 2 cops, that's right. Alright. So, look at Flores. Holy shit. Flores. I'm gonna hire you for B shift. But, yeah. And Eric Grimes, I'm gonna hire for A shift. And then, of course, Percy's on B shift. Oh, I can request my stuff. I'm an idiot. I could use... Does it matter? I'll just request all this. Maybe they'll give me one of them. I did kind of shitty, though, a couple days ago when I lost 2 cops in one day. Parking valet just called in, reporting that a girl exiting an expensive car was approached by a man wearing a hood who threatened her and took her bag. Okay. Taylor Asano. Looks like a good one for you. Bender caught, officer unharmed. Good, good, good. Diamond Dog State Penitentiary. An older prisoner, tired of eating the food served by the prison at the cafeteria, made his way into the kitchen carrying a shiv, intent on having a word with the chef. A guard called the police as he was reluctant to enter the kitchen for fear of further provoking the prisoner. Gorshkov. Strong. Perez. Why would a prison guard call the police? Don't you think the prison would be more, better equipped to take care of that? I don't know.
Looks like we have a situation here.
Kitchen floor is decorated with broken plates and overturned pan filled with muddy slush. An elderly prisoner is sitting on a stool, dipping his hand into the pot of slush, shoving it towards the cook's face, yelling, "You try to eat this shit." Hey, we got a couple nice warm burgers here.
412.
Offender caught. Officers unharmed. I can't believe that actually worked. The ghetto. Today we welcomed some new recruits into our ranks. While we were performing the initiation ceremony, we had one man standing lookout. Sam's people rushed the poor guy, set him on fire, and are standing there watching him die in agony. Yikes. You can have Mefford and Percy. Okay, that's the break-in. I don't have anywhere near enough frames for that. Destruction of property. Might have enough for this. I've been going to Sunday service for 36 years, and this is the first time I've ever seen such a disgrace. Some crazy young man on a motorcycle drove straight through the doors of God's temple and began running around shouting blasphemy. He even dared raise his hand to Holy Father Nunez. What is it with youth of today? Happened all so quickly. The guy drove straight between the pews, almost crushing a parishioner. Then he took into the confessional and threw in a bottle. He ran up to me and shouted, "The devil sits on the roof of the church." Then he shoved me. I fell to the floor, and the crazy man shouted, "My hand is hard as stone. I'll knock you out of the saddle, Satan." And then he threw his helmet at the cross above the altar. Okay, so those two match. I was in the confessional when it happened. I was waiting for Father Nunez to finish his sermon so he could hear me. I have sinned so much this week. As I was sitting in the confessional, I heard noises of an engine like a motorcycle. Then there was a roar, and a man shouted, "Come, Lucifer, do not hide from me." A few seconds later, a young man in a black leather jacket opened the door to the confessional and yelled, "I will seek out the devil wherever he may hide," and then threw a bottle at me. Okay, so she says that he said different things, but the story's about the same. At the crime scene, we found a black helmet with a white spot on top. On the pavement near the church, we found traces from 3 motorcycle tires. From 3? Okay. So... that's a 3-wheeled motorcycle. That would make sense. That's a 3-wheeled motorcycle. That's the father. What's the difference here? Oh, that's a single-wheel motorcycle. That's a 3-wheel. That's the helmet, which... black helmet with a white spot on top. You can't see the top of the helmet. So... he enters the church, right? I think that happened first. He went between the pews first. He looked into the confessional and threw a bottle. So the bottle throwing would be next. Well, wait, actually... this one... it's, this one should be first. Then that one. Then he throws the bottle. Then he pushes the guy. Then he throws the helmet. Is that not right? Or is this guy not the priest? That guy might not be the priest. But I think we're close. We'll leave it there for now. I think we almost have that one. It's quiet. They should have picked songs that just last the whole day. Is that it for the day?
Don't you leave me here.
That might be it for the day. Oh, it is.
Don't you leave me
Oh, they're tied.
If you must go, sweet mama, please leave a dime for beer.
Fucking Percy over here. Exhausted.
And the hen ran around